Hello everyone, I'm Brian, and today we'll be looking and talking about the Boukhobza blood orange, and then we'll also be doing a taste testing of it. I'm going to be tasting this blood orange for the first time ever. This is a blood orange that originated from Tunisia, a city called La Sucre, and it came to the California Citrus Collection in 2016. And this is one of the varieties that reside mostly in the collection. The collection has many types of citrus, and because of popularity, commercial viability, not all of them can be available to us at the market or even at the nursery for purchase. So this one is probably becoming more popular. I'm starting to see some trees available for purchase, but those are very limited in quantity. At the time when we were looking at this variety, it wasn't available, so what we did was we grafted our own, and this arrived from the California Citrus Clonal Protection Program. We made an order for it, and we got some budwood, and this tree is a bud graft. That's where we take the little portion of the bud and we grafted it onto a rootstock, and this rootstock happens to be one that we grew ourselves, and I grew it from the seed of my late dad's orange tree. So this is a very cool plant. It's got the legacy of my father from his tree. And then also we have some blood oranges to taste test. So I'm going to pick this one off the tree here. The Boukhobza blood orange, according to the University of California, Irvine information, its season of ripeness is between January and April. And we're in mid-January, and it should be sweet enough that it will be tasty. So let's go and cut into it. First of all, we're going to cut into it. If we're going to be holding the orange like it was our planet, and you have the stem here, that's the North Pole. Well, we want to cut it horizontally by the equator if we're going to be cutting it as a eating orange, and that's because then you can then cut it this way, and the pit is in the middle. So I'm going to do more demonstrations on how we can cut an orange. Wow, it's very sweet. As far as the anthocyanins, it doesn't have as much anthocyanins as, say, a morel. And I brought a morel from our garden, and I'll cut into it in a second and let you see what it looks like in comparison. So this is a very sweet orange. It's got a very watery consistency and very sweet. I wonder if it's also because of our warmer year. We've had a very warm summer, the past summer, when these oranges were developing, and with the other oranges that we're seeing in the garden, we're getting plentiful amounts of them, but then the oranges are smaller. So this is probably maybe not a true representation of how big this orange can grow. So this is a really nice orange. Let's go and pick another one here. This one has, when you look at the peel here, it's got more of the red blush color, and that has to do with how cold it gets. So when it gets cold, it gets more of that red color. So let's cut into this one and see how it looks in comparison. So we see a little bit more of the red pigmentation, and that's the anthocyanins. I also brought the juicer here, and I figured it might be a good juicing orange. So let's juice it. Yep, it's nice and easy to juice. It doesn't require too much pressure. So we're gonna juice this orange and let's look at it and see how it looks in a glass. We have other varieties of blood oranges that we grow. The one that's great for juicing is the Torocco blood orange, and it is also ripening around January. And what's nice about the Torocco is that it's available for purchase. So if you're looking for a juicing orange in January, that's a good one to have. You can grow that alongside the Valencia. The Valencia gives you juicing oranges in the summertime. So you can have juice twice a year, and nothing is better than fresh orange juice, and especially if you can juice it from one of these types of juicers where you're not pressing the citrus oils into your juice. You get that very bitter, spicy flavor in your orange juice. And that's the kind of orange juice you're probably going to find at the market, is the ones that they just press. There's also the juice press that you may have seen. And those work well, but at the same time, they're going to press in the oil. So what's nice about having a really good juicing orange is that you can easily juice your orange and not get all of that oils in there to taint the nice flavors. So here we're looking at this juice. It's got, once you juice it, it combines into a nice red, actually orange tropical color, like your Mai Tais and your Calypso coolers and stuff like that. So let's try the juice. Oh, very nice. And not a whole lot of pulp, and it's got good flavor. It's got a very nice orange flavor. So let's move on, and let's clear some of this stuff out of the way, and we're going to look at the Morel Blood Orange. Let's line this up here. So this is the Morel Blood Orange, and what's nice about this orange is that it can be peeled. So if you're looking to grow a blood orange for yourself, I would recommend starting with the Morel. And if you want to move on to more of the interesting types like the Sanguinelli for making juice and the novelty of them, the Sanguinelli is a good one to grow. So I just wanted to show you how easy it can peel. While we're talking about peeling, let's do a really in-depth video here, and let's compare the peeling ability of the Boukhobza. Let's see how it peels. It's a little bit tougher to peel. Yeah, I wouldn't consider this a peeling orange. So let's go back to this guy. The Morel is a very versatile orange, but I'm not going to be talking about Morel too much more. We'll dedicate a video today. It's all about the Boukhobza. So here's the Morel Blood Orange in comparison with the color. You get more of the anthocyanins. Now, the Morel is a lot more tangier. It's got more acidic qualities to it. So this is what we have today. The Boukhobza is a good wintertime orange here in Southern California, in the Los Angeles area, and it's like your Valencia orange, but for the wintertime. And most of all, right now is cold and flu season, and orange has really good qualities that will be very beneficial for your health, the vitamin C. And then most of all, you get these anthocyanins that are antioxidants that will go in your body and help you stay nice and healthy. So that's a great thing about blood oranges in Southern California. They ripen around cold and flu season when you need it most, and they're really tasty as well. So it's good vitamins for you. And our tree is finally growing for us. We grafted it 2018, and we up-potted it once, and this tree's got a really nice shape. It doesn't grow in the greenhouse. It's here today because it fits in here, and it's great to be able to show you this tree as it looks. But after this video, we're going to be putting it back outside, and then we're going to be looking for a permanent spot for it to put it in the ground, and we'll hope to get more oranges in the future. And a quick aside, if you're not able to find this variety, look for the Torocco. It's got very similar qualities, and I'm going to be hoping to do a video in the near future where I compare the many blood oranges that we have, starting with the Morel, the Torocco, the Sanguinelli, the vanilla blood orange, which technically isn't a blood orange, and I'm hoping I didn't forget one. We have the Boukhobza, and then last year I grafted the Sanguinello blood orange, and I grafted it onto a dwarf tree, so that's going to take a long time to grow because the rate of growth has been really slow. So we're probably looking at maybe 4 or 5 more years before we're going to be doing a taste test video. So put it down in your calendar. 5 years from now, and come check our channel if you're interested in how that citrus is going to taste. So I hope you learned something about the Boukhobza blood orange and learned a little bit about the University of California Citrus Collection and Citrus Clonal Protection Program. And if you were with us 4 years ago, here is the fruit of our grafting passion and care of that tree. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.